Greetings and salutations everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stasis. I'm Count Jack Fisco. Come join me for another horror adventure. Can we help them at all?
These women must have families and lives.
Yeah.
Can't do anything for them now. Soon this ship will run out of oxygen. They won't be in pain for much longer.
A second in this place is more torture than anyone should bear.
Yeah. If that's a power cell, and that's how the slug gun works, by portable energy, can't we just stand on there and put them out of their misery?
I'm gonna help you. Soon you'll be out of here. This is just a bad dream.
Oh my god. What the
I need help. I'm gonna help you. Just close your eyes.
What did we get? Bandages.
I don't think this'll fit.
Okay, I'm gonna save, cause if we can, I want to try to put these women out of their misery. What the hell is this? What?
This isn't gonna work.
Do I need... what?
I can't see it working like that.
Portable defibrillator?
No. Crazy.
I doubt the bandages, and I doubt the pistol.
I think that'll just break it.
Can I defibrillate myself?
No. Crazy.
I need to unlock this somehow, is what I'm getting from this. Alright, so I don't seem to be able to interact with the fetuses. And I can't do anything for these poor women.
That's just crazy. Although... probably not a good
I
idea.
don't think we can do anything else here. Because obviously we have to unlock the pad, I'm guessing? Huh. I don't think there's anything else we can do in this room. There's not much I can interact with. I can interact with the pad. Wait, can I do anything with the sink? Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that makes me step out in front of it. And that time I got an achievement for getting gunned down by it. Okay, so don't mess with the robot that way, because anything we do that walks out in the middle of the hall is going to get us gunned down. Can I do something with the sink, maybe?
This isn't gonna work. I think that'll just break it.
Let me get behind the crates here, because I don't know if being there was part of the problem. It's
I
close.
think that will just break it.
Alright, can I use the bandages with the sink? So we're cleaning the bandages. Dirty bandage has... wait, what? Has clogged up the sink drain. Water! Wait, can we use the defibrillator on the water? Bye-bye! Okay, that actually did make some kind of adventure logic sense. The activated sentry robot. Sits motionless with a wisp of smoke twirls from its burning CPU.
Easy does it. God, I just hate it.
What the hell did I get? Well, at least we don't have to worry about the robot anymore, jeez. Twisted metal. That's... helpful? Okay, so we've got an elevator platform, a terminal for it. This is locked. We've got a power pad here, we've got a scanner, and we've got wherever the hell this goes. So let's go to the mutagen lab? I don't even want to... hello. Machinery. This must be where diagnostics for experiments are reviewed. Screens are replete with analytical data about the subjects around you. Results of various tests which you don't understand flash across the screen in a blur. PDA. Conjoined mass. One of the failed experiments, a lump of organs held together by wrinkled skin. Bone poked through the flesh in spots. Splayed open human body. Do medical schools ever feature bodies this grossly exhibits? That's so gross. Do medical schools ever feature bodies that so grossly exhibit their internal organs? Eviscerated corpse. In the aftermath of this body's evisceration, you can't tell whether its legs were removed or whether it ever had any. Preserved conjoined twins. The corpse of a creature hangs preserved. It may have been a twin, two heads fused together, or a pair of spines meet. Two heads fused together and a pair of spines meet. Each spine wraps around the other like a gnarled mountain range. Ugh. Readout screens. Test results flash across the screen. Human skeleton. Standard-looking human skeleton. Large infant skeleton. The skeleton of what must have been a very large infant. And nothing there. So we got terminals at each one of these. Conjoined twins hybrid. Two bodies conjoined at the head share one brain. It doesn't seem as though the brain is up to the task of coordinating movement between the two bodies. Another power cell. Computer terminal. The console is dormant, awaiting input from the staff who will never return to work in the slaughterhouse. Overgrown hybrid. This appalling distended creature appears to be a hybrid. Although of what is unknown. It's not completely human, that much is absolutely certain. No shit. Recent blood discharge. Recent blood discharge hints that the life form isn't viable in the long term. Machinery and readout screens. So readout tracks factors like equipment feedback and resistance threshold. Scanning machine. The scanning bays glow with an eager light. Scanner pulsing with phosphorus light awaits its next patient. Another PDA. Pulsating mass of flesh and bone. A hideous agglomeration of flesh and bone. Limbs jut haphazardly from its mass. It sports a human head that gurgles out of sync with the pulsating of its other parts. That was not human. That was not a human sound. Alright, so the only things I can click on are the two PDAs and the three terminals. Alright, let's click on this PDA first, I guess. Dr. Clifford Backman. Holy crap, it's a lot of logs. January 16th. They said I'd never make it to 60. Ha! 85, you fuckers! Old and still cooking with gas. 3 bastard kids and I outlived them all. Okay, so I was young when I had them. Those girls never even knew I was the father. Of course. This guy's a dick. I had to switch DNA samples so they didn't know the little shits were mine. I'm too old for all that now, but you never completely lose your eyes for the lady. Oh, you are... Okay, this guy's a... Yeah, you're a sick, creepy old man. That's what you are. February 28th. I might have false teeth, Dr. Milan, but I'm no moron. For the good of humanity, I'm a sociopath, an alleged rapist of women. But your little speech to the crew was less sincere than anything I could say with a straight face. This guy's bragging about what he is. This guy's a sick fuck. At least you know how to turn a blind eye whenever I have to get rid of troublesome subjects, right, Milan? The new gas for the chamber is working splendidly. An improved kill rate of 60% on the old formula. I watch those poor fuckers writhe and die. We have a viewing window now, just so I can make sure when it's done. Just so we can make sure it's done. If I were a moral man, I'd call it perverse. It's lucky for Project Seed that I couldn't give a shit. I thrive when I don't have to answer to everyone with a conscience. March 17th. This will not do. Not at all. I need more subjects. The rejection ratio of DNA splicing is stratospheric. Never heard that terminology used in that context. So not only do I need more bodies, but I need better ones. They bring me imports and strays, but the best results are achieved with crew members. One cannot prey too often on those, of course, no matter the need. My chosen ones were always those who wouldn't be missed. That's why the personnel kept disappearing. I figured it was. The furnaces are inadequate for my disposal requirements. I'm told they're so hot they can destroy dark matter. They seem slow to respond when burning flesh, though. And the smell is hardly pleasant either. It reminds me of that injured little dog I found as a little boy growing up in Missouri. It looked at me with a pleading look. The kind of sick patient would give a doctor they trust absolutely. Naturally, I stomped on the mongrel's head. This guy is a sick fucker. It was a mercy. There are too many in society who have a similarly damaged disposition. It's a kindness to snuff out their worthless lives. August 12th. I must get more pathway. That little prick DeSantos is usually more than forthcoming with its ingredients, but he says his own suppliers are having a problem. I know you, DeSantos. I know you're not a real doctor. I know the kind. I have 5 PhDs, and can tell when men who have been hired for their instinct rather than their knowledge. Meanwhile, the cutting and splicing continues. Oh, and Charlotte, we all know about your little experiment, you stupid bitch. First, she kills her partner by accidentally exposing him to a lethal virus. Then she goes gaga for him. That's the sort of beautiful incompetence that slays me. I spent years perfecting the art of the kill, making a murder appear a mishap. And she went and did it all by accident. What perfect nonsense. Okay. I assume we're going to read the other half of this in the PDA. October 10th. I held a subject down today and used my surgical hammer to cave in his windpipe. Then I gouged out his eyes and tried to rip his jaw from its sockets. My goodness, what an outburst. I'm becoming careless. I need more pathway. Dr. Milan is starting to worry that my tendencies cannot be controlled. He need not worry. I'm still focused on seed. You are a diseased fucker. Seed is still just that, a seed. But this chrysalis will soon break open and blossom. The successful breed Homo novi wait in their containment cells. The successfully bred Homo novi wait in their containment cells, while the unsuccessful brethren reduced to a viral mulch that's already breached in the containment seals of the ship grow. Its genetic makeup might be a little more than trash, but it is astoundingly tenacious. I have to respect that which kills with such efficiency. Wait, so is this guy that we're talking to, is that Dr. Bachman? Is that the guy who... I don't remember the name of the doctor we've been talking to. Was it Milan? Bachman? I don't remember who it is. November 12th. I woke up in the emergency room today. Somebody found me on the stairs. I can't remember much. What I do know is that both of my fucking legs are up in casts. I better get comfortable because Dr. Graham says I'll be in here for at least a month. December 23rd. We die as Novi cut us down, but I'm not ready to be replaced by a new species. Our creations are impressive, but I don't share Milan's fanaticism for what is happening here. I must try to make sure one of our lifeboats is available for me. A shame there was not another way for the delectable young thing. What was her name? Callister? I would have liked to have her around when the ship was going to hell. She's dead, however. How unfortunate. God, this guy is sick. January 3rd. I may be old, but I'll tear anyone who tries to stop me from leaving apart at the limbs. I have survived police investigations, court cases, vengeful spouses, and idealistic lab hands. I will gut any shitbag trying to prevent my escape, and that includes you, Milan. I will jowl out your eyeballs and eat them before I submit to you. Okay, Captain Psychopath. Alrighty, reading the other PDA. Dr. Marvin DeSantos, March 2nd. I gotta say, being on Project Seed is awesome, man. Okay, so we gotta do some pretty noxious shit, but in exchange I got a lot of protection in this honorary title, Dr. DeSantos. I like it. Dr. Milan knows about my contacts and private cargo that arrives on board, and I know he hates it, but there ain't nobody else prepared to work under Dr. Bachman. Dr. Bachman. Bachman? Bachman. I'm not sure. I think it's Bachman, but it could be Bachman, honestly. That guy's one twisted fuck. Also one of my best customers. I get imports, sure, but my own private lab is what manufactures Bachman's pathway shit. Funny, I never realized how dependent these smartasses of science are on drugs. Personally, never touched the stuff. You gotta have your wits about you, man, especially around here. I skipped the first part of that log because it was completely inappropriate shit. Alright, yeah, I skipped the second log too. Wildly inappropriate. September 9th. Thinking I got myself in a little too deep here. The drug thing was fine, but this whole industrial espionage thing is kind of freaky. I don't think Dr. Milan knows. I know Lincoln watches me with an eagle eye, but he can't know for sure. If he did, he'd eject my ass from the ship with the rest of the failed hybrids. But goddamn, the money is good. Yeah, so while the other guy was a complete and utter sociopath, this guy is too, but this character absolutely reminds me of the other person that the other guy kind of reminded me of. Let's just say there's a reason why I left those two logs out. I earned my year's salary by sending some info to the Black Star Industries. My contacts gave me more money than I can conceive of for leaking one report. One. I met the guy while I was on leave. He was a smug dickhead who somehow knew what I did. And then he flashed the cash. I've got no loyalties to the company. I know how Dr. Milan treats loyal staff. The guy can turn on a dime when it suits him. I've heard the weird shit going on down on the decks below, and Seed has had me And Seed has me feeling it'll soon be time to get the hell out of Dodge, pronto. One or two more reports might just give me what I need. November 20th. Nobody knows about my little acts of espionage, but who'd care? The ship's falling apart. Some of those fucked up things Bachman and Ahmad made are on the prowl. I stashed away my cash as soon as I heard things were going wrong, but money ain't gonna make a spit's worth of difference here. But money ain't gonna make a spit's worth of difference if we all get killed. Milan's taking this all way too calmly. Actually, I'd say he's enjoying all of this. He came into the lab this morning, he still makes us all report to the lab, and was grinning the whole damn time, his eyes all red like he was coming down from a high. That guy does not need drugs for a high. His general fucked upness is what he rides. And here was me thinking Bachman was the crazy one. February 1st. It's just us. Oh god, not even Bachman's around. Charlotte was dragged away to the labs a few days ago. We're sealed off from the other decks. I reckon it's only a matter of time before Milan decides on doing something about me too. I've been living on the ship for years. I know about hidden passages that even Milan doesn't know about. I'll get over communications array and let off a signal. Hopefully they get to us before Dr. Milan finds out. Yeah, I'm gonna assume they didn't. Alright, let's check the terminals.
How can we allow this?
This is the purpose of the Groom Lake. It's not on Earth. People can't see it, so they don't care.
But if they knew...
So what?
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many people in the human race are willing to look aside as long as they can benefit from something so fucked up. My personal thanks to each and every one of you for tuning in. You all are awesome viewers. Really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. It means a lot to me, and I do hope you enjoy it. You all take care of yourselves. If you want to see more of me, keep up the video on the list, or stay tuned for more. Feel free to leave a comment below, and please remember to take that like button if you enjoyed the video. In the meantime, fare thee well, everyone.